Hey there YouTube, this is Zach. Welcome back to my gaming channel and welcome to a new series. We're going to start playing Nuclear Throne. This is a early access game I found on Steam a couple weeks ago. I'm just going to jump right in and show you how everything works. Anybody watching this probably knows Nuclear Throne at least a little bit by now. Like I said, it's in early access. They're updating it every single week. I'm not really sure how complete it is. I mean, I've been following it for a little bit, not too long, like a lot of other people that are playing it. They've got dailies up and running. Basically, it's just a nice little shooter. You gotta try and get through every level, get to the Nuclear Throne. I've been playing it a little bit. I'm not very good at it yet, but I'll show you what I know. I'll show you what I've kind of learned along the way. These are mutations. Every time you level up, which you get from collecting the little green bits around the levels as you kill enemies, you get to pick a mutation. And each one does something different. And the Throne Butt does something different for each character. Other than that, all the mutations are the same, and you get to pick one every time you level up. I'm going to take Second Stomach because it gives you 4 hit points per med kit that you pick up instead of 2, which is pretty good. Now, every character has their own abilities. They've got their own passive ability. They've got a right-click ability. Normally, you fire with the left click of your mouse. That was very bad. And each character has their own right-click ability as well. This character, Steroids, great name, his right-click is his second gun. Normally you fire and we've died. Okay, well, we're gonna play again. Normally, yeah, like I said, I'm not very good yet. I mean, I have gotten to the throne before. I've never beat the throne before, but I have gotten to the throne. Steroids' right-click is he fires his second weapon. Normally, you fire with your first weapon with the left mouse click. You switch with the middle click, and you use your ability with your right click. Steroids dual wields. Take the grenade launcher. Steroids can dual wield, so all his weapons are automatic, and he can dual wield them, which means you can fire twice as fast, essentially. Ooh, that's very bad. Yeah, one thing I've learned, which I'm obviously not implementing here, is that you should definitely stay away from enemies, especially when you can shoot them long range. I'll take the laser pistol. Just because a lot of times I find myself running up towards an enemy and thinking I can kill it because I know approximately, ooh, that's so great. I love the crossbow. I assume, I'm actually going to take crossbow laser pistol just so I don't blow myself up. I assume how much hit points I think they have left, and then even if I end up killing them, the enemies that shoot at me will still end up doing damage to me because they'll fire right before they die, and that shot will hit me because I'm too close to them, because I'm running towards them when I kill them. It's these guys, mainly. These guys are just a pain. But the crossbow takes them out in one hit, so I'm good with that. Okay, Last Wish, as far as I've seen, is generally not good, because your mutations, you get, I think, 8 or 9 of them total, and then you get, like, your big special mutation at the end if you reach level 10, but you get to keep them, so they all have, like, passive or special abilities, like this. Strong Spirit, prevents death once, recharges them back at full hit points. Rabbit Paw, it gives you more item drops and medkit drops, things like that throughout the whole game. This, it just gives you full health and gives you a little bit of ammo. So as far as I can tell, it's not that great. I think Rabbit Paw is pretty good, so I'm going to take it. And we actually leveled up twice there, so I get 2. Scarier Face also seems to be one that I found to be pretty fantastic. If, all the enemies from here on out, every single one, has less HP. I'm not really sure how much it's reduced by, but it's reduced. Every single enemy for the rest of the game, which to me sounds great. As you just saw there was an intro for this guy that just came in. This is Big Bandit, the first of many bosses who is now dead. Quite easy. The first boss isn't too tough. Big Bandit's pretty easy. Basically I think just about every 3 levels there's a boss. Basically the way it goes is there's 2 levels. The 3rd level there's a boss, and then there's an intermediate level to get you... I'll take that over the laser pistol. I like the spread of the shotgun. There's an intermediate level to get you between each of the worlds. That's as far as I can tell. And then at the end, is that not the end of the level? There we go. At the end, there's the throne fight. And then after you beat the throne, you basically, you loop and you start back over. We'll take second stomach again. But yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. I've got quite a bit of enjoyment out of it since I got it. It's rather difficult. These guys are annoying. The little purple dude here. That is an assassin. They'll kind of like pretend to be dead until you hit them or get really close to them, and then they'll wake up and they'll just run all erratically and try and hit you. And they deal like 5 damage per hit. It's crazy. Those guys are tough. But yeah, I found quite a bit of enjoyment out of this game. It's very difficult. The learning curve, I mean, you're quick to learn all the enemy types and... Ooh, big guy. You're quick to learn all the enemy types and, you know, all the different types of guns, what all the mutations do, things like that. But just because you learn what they all do quickly doesn't mean you learn how to use them quickly. You know, just because I know that second stomach gives me 4 HP when I pick up a medkit, that was a mimic, okay? Just because I know it gives me 4 hit points when I pick up a medkit doesn't necessarily mean that I know which mutations I should take instead of it. You know, if I get offered second oh yeah, see, he hit me there, 5 damage. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't mean, you know, if second stomach shows up with a couple other good mutations, which one should I take? Is second stomach that great? I mean, that, and, you know, the enemies are pretty difficult, some of them. You know, a normal red bullet here I think deals 3 damage. So it's not the easiest of games. You've got the learning curve is pretty big. So it's easy to play, easy to start remembering things, very difficult to master. Dailies are difficult. So is that. We're gonna play one more. I'm gonna play the daily actually. I haven't played today's daily. It actually just rolled over like an hour or so ago. And I'm not gonna random because I could end up getting someone like this guy, Melting, who only has 2 hit points. I'm actually just gonna play steroids. We've been playing steroids today. I'm gonna keep playing steroids. We'll use them on the daily. See how we do. I normally tend to do a little better on the dailies, I've noticed, just because of the high pressure situation, I guess. But yeah, that's Nuclear Throne. It's pretty fun. Just thought I'd show it off. I might keep playing it. I might make an actual series out of it. We'll see. Maybe I'll just play the dailies or something like that. I'll just play one daily run every day. Machine gun is probably just generally better than the revolver. Well, for most characters. I mean, steroids can fire the revolver automatic, so maybe the revolver's better with steroids. Maybe it's got slightly better accuracy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know everything about it yet. You know, I'm still learning what mutations are good, which ones aren't. And then there's this. Patience is a cool one. It lets you, like, if you don't like any of the mutations, which I don't really love them here, you can pick Patience, and after the next level, you get to pick a mutation instead. So it basically says, okay, if you don't like these mutations, you can wait a level, and then you can pick one. You still get the same number of total mutations. It just lets you wait a level before you pick that one. Which means, if we can kill enough enemies here, I'll definitely take the crossbow, then we might actually be able to get 2 mutations at the end of this level. If we can hit level 3 before we finish this level. What's in here? Screwdriver. No, thank you. There are actually a couple secret areas you can get to. Like, ooh, I'll take Bloodlust. We didn't actually get to level 3. That kind of sucks. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Okay, crossbow kills these guys in 1 hit. There we go. This is level 3, right? Yeah, this is our big bandit fight. Alright, boss fight. Where is he? Come on, big bandit. Show yourself. Okay, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. He can kind of... Big bandit can kind of, like, charge you. There we go. Didn't want to be stuck over here while I was fighting him because of all this riffraff. Got you. Got you two. See what's in here. Wrench, don't love it. I'm not really the biggest fan of melee weapons. They can be fun if you know how to use them. You can actually use melee weapons like the wrench. If someone shoots at you and you hit the bullet with the wrench, at least the red ones, it actually flips the bullet around. It turns it around and makes it fly back at your enemy, which is kind of cool, but I'm not really the biggest fan of melee weapons. Rhino skin seems alright. Back muscle seems kind of cool, especially since the crossbow I think can only hold like 55 ammo, which later on gets pretty... isn't that much. I'm going to take Rhino skin just for the survivability. I tend to take a good bit of dumb damage, so Rhino Skin seems to help out a decent bit. Now these rats here, I can take them out with the crossbow in one hit. Here's the thing, not all enemies in this game deal contact damage. The rats obviously don't shoot at you, so the only way they could possibly deal damage to you is through contact damage. These guys do shoot at you, so I'm pretty sure they don't deal combat damage. The disc gun I don't like. It fires this really slow disc-based thing, but I'm pretty sure that disc can actually hurt you if it comes back and hits you, which I don't love. I don't know how much damage it actually does. Maybe it's great, I don't know, but as far as I can tell, I don't like it. These guys right here, these green rats, the big ones, they spawn other enemies. I really don't like them just because of that fact. Any enemy that spawns other enemies is something that needs to die quick. And there we go. Down to our next level. I'll take Scarier Face. I think Scarier Face is probably, in my opinion at least, is probably one of the best mutations. That and maybe Rabbit Paw, just because after you get Rabbit Paw, you get so... Oh, that's not good. Once you get Rabbit Paw, I gotta blow this up. You get so much ammo and so many medkits. Just everything starts to drop. Every enemy that can drop an item just starts dropping items. Not necessarily all the time, but it happens a good bit. That was pretty close. That explosion seemed bigger than I remember. Have they... Like I said, they update this game every week. So you never know. Is he... Yep. There you go. Like I said, they can kind of try and trick you. These guys actually have more hit points than they give off. Pop gun. Ooh, there's somebody over here. I like the pop gun better than... Ooh, that was close. I like the pop gun better than the machine gun, at least. It fires a lot faster. I don't know if it does less damage per hit, but... Ooh, there's a dude over here. There's a lot of dudes over here. Yeah, see how fast it fires? I like it. I enjoy it. Pop gun's not too bad in my opinion. We're missing with all these crossbow bolts, which you really shouldn't be. Our precious crossbow bolts. Then again, we've still got 40. We have Rabbit Paw, so we're picking up a decent bit of them. Those guys are scary. As soon as you see them aiming at you, get out of the way or kill them. And that's another thing. That's another one of those enemies that I constantly find myself facing, and they aim at me, I shoot at them, I think I've killed them, and even though they have actually died... Ooh, flat cannon's pretty good. I'll take that over the pop gun. Even though they have actually died sometimes, they'll still fire that really fast shot at me, and it will end up hitting me, if not killing me. We just got rid of our cover, didn't we? Yes, we did, so... Flat cannon. Flat cannon's kind of cool. It's like a shotgun, basically. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of enemies down here. It's kind of like a shotgun that explodes into other bullets when it lands or hits an enemy. Did we kill all these guys? Yes, we did, but we're gonna die! Oh, that was too close. We got the med kit. Awesome. Okay, we're good. We're good. There's a big med kit up here. Okay. Okay, calm down a bit. We're fighting Big Dog. Who is Big Dog? Big Dog is... Oh, goodness. Big Dog is a boss. Big Dog is not the most difficult boss, but he is a boss who we've now killed. Okay. Cluster launcher. What does that do? Oh. That scares me. Do we still have this? Okay, we still have the flat cannon. We're going to go down. That cluster launcher scares me. I'm not going to really use it. I don't like anything that can easily blow me up. Now these guys, yeah, watch out for those. Oh, we're so totally gonna die. You gotta watch out for these guys that fire the beams. Because what they'll do is... Minigun. No thanks, it's not very accurate. What they'll do is they'll aim, they'll turn all red, and you can kind of see where their beam is gonna go, and then they'll fire. And they shoot like 5 times. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see? They shoot like 5 times. If you don't get out of the way, you're screwed. Oh, get away! Get away! Hyper rifle. Is that good? I think it uses bullets. Do we have Rabbit Paw? We don't have Rabbit Paw in this run, do we? Oh, that fires very quickly. Oh, he got us. Okay, well, that's Nuclear Throne. We're number 361 right now, but the daily just rolled over, so we'll see how that goes. I'll check my score tomorrow. But yeah, that's Nuclear Throne. If you guys want to see more of it, then you're perfectly welcome to comment. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.